Once again, hello everyone, another video, and this time again on AWS. We're gonna talk about AWS Cloud Security. And when we talk about cloud, of course, we cannot ignore security, because this has to be the first step when you go to the cloud. And infrastructure and services to elevate your security in the cloud, that's what AWS Cloud Security is all about, right? And which is very important, because all these major providers offer pretty much the same thing. And that's why you also need to know, when you are going to start your career or transitioning your career in AWS, you need to know some basics. And security itself is a huge domain, and you can go to the expert level just within the security domain. But if you're looking for some role for Azure engineer or architect, or even if you're a beginner, you need to know some basic level of security. All these cloud providers come with predefined roles and controls which address the issue related to privacy, data security, and automating the controls which can mitigate those risks. And how does it do that? Basically, here we see all the benefits, but really how these benefits work. So if you look at a traditional or the best practices model of security, if something happens or breach or anything, first thing you need to prevent. And then when you prevent, then you have to have a detection mechanism, and then you have to respond. So for example, if you spin up some web servers in AWS and there's an attack, the built-in AI machine learning model will try to prevent that attack. Because if it's a known attack, for example, DDoS attack kind of thing, so the application is running, it's protected from those type of known attacks. And this is where it becomes very powerful when it comes to cloud. And that's the feature right there. It will prevent based on those type of known attacks, or maybe it will just machine learning will learn that, and then it can have your environment protected. And the way it gives you the visibility for the known attacks is there through the logging and monitoring the system, because of the cloud and millions of other customers running millions of devices. And this is where they have the collection of the data, and if there are similar attacks are happening in the cloud, it immediately will detect. And that's the beauty of the cloud itself. And you can also manually do that. You can integrate your security system and take it to the next level. Same thing, once you have these more visibility in the environment, it will give you access for more investigation, and then you can respond accordingly, and then you can remediate the risk. But to give an example is these kind of protection available, where you can secure your network and infrastructure security. If you're deploying some VMs, you can implement controls there. Again, host and endpoint security. If you're deploying those operating system or host, you can leverage these features. Data protection and encryption, you can apply some data at rest, data in transit controls in the cloud. You have governance risk, and you can apply those controls. For example, GDPR is very known these days. If you have a global organization, so you can have those controls there. Logging and monitoring is there, which can also help you take your investigation, and then you can have a log retention depending on your need. Identity and access control is there. Who logged in, when, and what, and all that stuff. And top of that, you have role-based access control. So not everyone is an administrator. You can literally define people with their particular job role and give them the access what they need or what they need to know. And all that stuff, if you can go through, pretty much all things are covered here. All the cloud providers covered. But again, if you happen to learn AWS, so as I said before, security itself is a whole domain. But if you're deploying this machine, if you want to learn something, what are the main concept and feature in AWS. I just wanted to have this introductory video just to give you an idea what are there. And again, you can learn these things like introduction to AWS security, what are AWS security fundamentals, and they have free digital training, instructor-led training and certification, and more resources right there. So if you like this video, let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.